everyone, how are we all doing? Welcome back to my Crybaby Whims Legacy Challenge. This is episode 24. We are just here this morning with Lilith and we are officially in Copperdales. As you would have seen from the little opening, some time has passed since we last left off. We have had no contact with anyone in Strangerville. We have completely cut everyone off and we have moved to this nice little home in the corner of Copperdale town, right by the pier. So this is where we are currently living at the moment. I will show you properly in a second, but I just wanted to say that Lilith is out here at the moment cycling on her bike. She is still trying to learn how to ride it because she's figured that no one's going to teach her. The only way she's going to be able to ride a bike is if she does it herself, and she is actually aging up tomorrow. So if she wants to learn how to ride a bike, she kind of needs to do it today because she's back at school tomorrow. She's not been able to skip school since Strangerville because obviously the whole point of her skipping school was to go to the library with Damien, but she hasn't seen him in so long and she doesn't really want to skip school by herself. She's just kind of given in, but she is not making any effort at all. She is D grade and she is doing really poorly. She is probably going to end up, you know, get an F at some point. She's not putting in any effort. She's still going, but she is slacking off the whole time. But while she is out here trying to ride her bike, I will show you our new house. So this is where we are living. Obviously still going with the pink and white for Scarlett's generation. We will come in to the little entryway here. I have put up some family pictures because I can't resist. Then we've got our little bathroom over here. And this is Angel and Scarlett's room. So it's very nice, very glamorous. And then over here is our living space. So it's quite cramped, the living area. We haven't got like loads because these two don't really care about like TV or anything. They've kind of got it just because it's there. It's an all-in-one thing. It's a bookshelf, it's a stereo. And there's like the little kitchen here, which I do really like. We have got Lucifer eating our omelette though. Great, thanks Lucifer. We've got our like little outside area. This bit is patio and this bit is grass, but obviously it's snowing at the moment so you can't really see. And then we have got Lilith's room, which is definitely my favourite room. So here is her room. She is obviously almost a teenager, so I have done it like a teenager room and not a child's room. So she's got like her gaming posters on the wall. I gave her a cow plant poster because obviously she resents her mum and it's quite funny to her to have this up here on the wall, as well as a lily plant because again she just kind of wants to make her mum angry at this point. And then we've got her desk over here with a picture that she took of her and Damien from when they were children at the library that time. But Lilith is still going on her bike. She's reached motor level 7 and she is almost there. I would like to see if we could do it before she needs to stop for food or going to use the bathroom, because this is part of her aspiration and she does really want to like achieve it. And once she's learned how to ride a bike, she just needs to go 12 hours without a negative moodlet because she's done the other two bits. So whether she can actually do that or not, I don't know, because whenever she's in the house she gets like tense or annoyed being near her parents. So if we keep her outside, she might be able to achieve it. But I wanted to say this episode will be a bit different to the last few. The last few have been quite like cinematic almost. There's been a lot of like tab mode and storytelling and everything like that, but that arc is kind of complete now. The next sort of big plot thing is going to be after Lilith becomes a teenager. So this episode is mostly going to be gameplay based. Obviously there is still like story because we're telling a story here but it's not going to be like it was. I'm not going to be spending the whole time in tab mode and pausing and micromanaging and stuff. We're just going to kind of see what the Sims get up to themselves. I noticed that Angel has got one to mourn the dead and she does actually have her old gravestone here. So I'm wondering if we should maybe put this in the garden somewhere and then she can kind of like mourn her old self. So if we come and put this over here, will that work? She can mourn her past life. So we'll see if that ticks it off, because she knows this is who she is now, but she does kind of miss who she was before everything kind of went wrong and everything changed. She does miss that was like, why are you going around this way? Could you not come around? But she is over here just like crying, thinking about how things were before. But you know, she's kind of accepted this is her life now and this is who she is going to be. She is in the criminal career, so she is only level 2, but she is slowly going to be working her way up the ranks. She doesn't get loads of money from it, so it is quite a big change from when we were making like 3,000 a day from Scarlett's job. But obviously since moving, Scarlett had to leave her job, so we're not getting loads of money from that. I did want to have a look and see if she could like apply for a job as a florist and start from the gardening career and work her way up, but that just was not an option. So instead she is going to be staying home and kind of doing her flower arrangements, selling those on Plopsy. They do make a decent amount of money, so we like to use the ones that we don't have to pay for because we've got the flowers. So we'll do a crocus one at the moment. Oh, amazing! Lilith was able to ride her bike and look at her showing off. She honked her horn as well. I don't think I've seen a child do that. This must be my first bike with an actual horn, but she is so proud of herself and so happy, and she is just going on a bike ride. She is like, I don't want to be near my house anymore, and now I actually can get away. But to be honest, I reckon she'll probably head home because she needs the toilet and she needs food, and she does have school tomorrow and it is her birthday, so we won't really be doing much to celebrate, to be honest. I feel like Scarlett we'll make her a cake, but I don't think we'll throw a birthday party because I think Angel's kind of said we need to be on the down low. Like, even though so much time has passed, she doesn't want to draw attention to what happened before. So I think, yeah, I mean, Angel will be at work anyway, not that, you know, Lilith would want her mum there for her birthday. But I do think Scarlett will make some effort. They have actually got a distant relationship now, so they just don't really interact with each other. And when they do, they find it quite difficult. They don't really know what to talk about. They don't have much in common. Like, Scarlett is a technophobe and she loves being outdoors, whereas Lilith loves her computer and she'd rather just spend the time in the house playing video games. So they have got this relationship, but I don't think that means like that Scarlett wouldn't make any effort for her birthday. I don't think it's going to be a huge celebration. I don't think Lilith would really want a big thing anyway. She doesn't really have any friends. Like, obviously she had Damien back in Strangerville, but they've not been in contact. And she does know these 2 children. Maybe she met them at school, but as you can see, she doesn't really have a relationship with them, and she doesn't really care because she's like, I'm starting a high school soon anyway. I don't care about these like losers in this new town, so I don't really want a party. I think Lilith is just like really excited to grow up and have that bit of extra freedom. Like, even though she believes she's older than she is and she does try and act that way, she is still a child. But when she is a teen, she is going to have like a little bit more, you know, control of her life and what she can do and everything. So she is very much looking forward to aging up tomorrow and being able to celebrate that. And lucky for her, we do live right opposite the pier, so I imagine she would definitely be making the most of all of these rides and everything to do over here. Lilith is also going through a loud phase, so she is just in here at the moment listening to her really loud music while playing video games. We might actually be able to go 12 hours without a negative moodlet if she just stays in her room for the rest of the night and then goes off to sleep, because the rest of her needs are okay, and then she can just head off to sleep, and hopefully that will count. Although her mum has just come in the room to judge her decor, right? I think I might have to remove that because I hate it when they just come in and like clap at things. So I'm just gonna remove this. There we go. And hopefully now Angel will stay out of Lilith's room. I might even end up locking the door. But I wanted to say that Lilith has actually got high confidence. So despite everything, she is really confident in herself. She just does not care about her parents anymore. Like, I think at first she was really bothered by the way that they were treating her, but I think she's like, this is the way it is now and I'm just gonna have to look after myself, and do you know what, I can do it. I'm quite capable of doing that. So she has got her high confidence, and we'll see if that stays that way for when she ages up. This music is so loud, Lilith, oh my goodness. But I also wanted to show you another thing, her character values. She has got such low responsibility. Like, she is gonna have the irresponsible trait at this rate, and her conflict resolution is pretty low. And why are you I think she's annoyed at the music playing so loud. She's like, oh, turn that music down, will you? And Lilith's like, what are you saying? I can't hear you over my music. She just walks out the room. But yeah, she is on her way to having argumentative, but the others are still actually in green. So we'll see if they stay that way through her teen years or if she is just going to have irresponsible as her trait. But we've still got so much time to see how that plays out. And something else I wanted to address is that we actually only have one more requirement left for Scarlet's generation, and that is to complete her aspiration. So we need to evolve 10 excellent plants. We've done 3 out of 10, so we have got our plants here. I've made sure they are the ones in the right season, or at least most of them are spring. I think they all might be, actually, I'm not too sure. I definitely planted spring and winter, so hopefully we can get these evolved, and then she is done. I never actually read out the requirements for her generation just because there was so much to do with the story that I wanted to kind of keep, you know, quiet, so they wasn't spoiled for anyone who didn't know the requirements. But now that it's all done, I can actually read out what the requirements were, so you know what was the challenge rules and then what was, you know, what I chose to do. So for generation 2, we had to have a dead lover with the traits loves the outdoors, loner and vegetarian. We had to plant a pomegranate garden in our backyard, sell flowers as a side gig, create a death flower, bring back your dead lover but change their traits to loner, gloomy and evil, have children, as many as you want, master the gardener skill, have partner join the criminal career after resurrection, complete the freelance botanist aspiration. How will you keep this relationship alive? So as I say, the only thing we have left to do now is completing this aspiration, and the way in which we are keeping this relationship alive is because Scarlet is a self-absorbed sim. She is only focused on herself and she knows that she loves Angel, so she is literally turning a blind eye to everything. She is like, she's aware what's happening with Lilith, but she is like, no, I can't admit that that's what's happening because I don't want to cause any tension between me and Angel. I want to make sure that she's happy, so she's kind of ignoring that, much to Lilith's disappointment, and then obviously she knows that there was more to what happened in Strangerville than Angel wanted to let on, but she didn't want to question it because she wants to kind of live in, you know, blissful ignorance, basically. That is what Scarlet is doing, and that is how she's keeping this relationship alive. She is ignoring everything. She is turning a blind eye. She knows that Angel is going off at night to work, and she's not probably doing the best things, but she doesn't want to ask because she doesn't want to know. I know you want the music loud, but I am going to have to turn it down so I can think. Lilith is far oh no, she's mad now. She's so mad now. But she has been playing at games for the last few hours. Her video gaming skill is halfway through level 3, almost to level 4. This isn't something we actually need to complete for her generation. It is more like she is a geek and she enjoys gaming, so I'm going to create it as like my own optional requirement that she masters the gaming skill, because it's going to be a bit more tricky with that being one of her weaknesses. She's not necessarily the best gamer, but she loves it, and it doesn't matter if you're not good at something. If you enjoy it, that is the main thing. But the same as with Scarlet's generation, I won't be reading out the requirements or the challenge description or anything like that at this stage because I don't want to spoil any of the story. I haven't got loads planned. I've got like loose ideas for what I want to do with her generation. I always put the challenge rules in the description anyway, so then the option's there for you to read them, but I do ask, you know, please don't spoil it for anyone in the comments. You guys have been great so far, not spoiling anything, so please let's keep it up. I am thinking of getting Scarlet a new hobby because she's obviously mastered the gardening skill and she's really close with flower arranging. And I don't know, I feel like she's just constantly going to be doing that. And as an overachiever, I feel like she's going to want to try a few different things, especially if she's at the house most of the time now. So I might get her to start like cross-stitching or something. So I'm going to get her one of those. It would just give her something else to do when she's in the house. So she's not just always gardening, because that's quite limited to the plants actually growing. And then I don't want to have her at this like all day, every day, especially if it's her job now. So I have just got her like a little cross-stitch basket and she's going to start working on that. Hopefully she'll do it on the sofa and she won't go into Lilith's room or something. Yes? Are you perfect? She's going to do it on the sofa next to Lucifer, who is an elderly cat now. I can't believe he's getting so old, bless him. But Lilith, it is almost midnight. You should probably head to bed now, get some sleep. You do have school tomorrow. It is your last day of grade school. school, and I'm sure you're going to do awful and you're going to love that. Angel doesn't actually have work tonight, but she will tomorrow, so she will be missing Lilith's birthday. But as I say, I don't think either of them really care. They do not have a very good relationship. They have got a difficult dynamic, and they are like disliked. Angel feels deeply wounded by Lilith, but I don't know why she would be feeling that way, whereas Lilith has got festering grudge, and the sadden that she had is fading because I think she's realising that she's better than that. She doesn't care anymore. But I was thinking, if you want to create any Sims for Angel to, you know, be part of her criminal gang, then I would love that so much. I would really, really appreciate it, because at the moment she doesn't have anyone, and I think it'd be really interesting if we could have like a little gang that she could form. So if you would like to create any Sims for Angel, then please upload them to the gallery with a hashtag SimSpaceTownies and let me know that they are for Angel, so I can like specifically add them for her. And then also, speaking of creating Sims, as I say, Lilith will be starting high school very, very soon, and she will need some teen friends. So if you want to create any teen friends for Lilith, again, same hashtag SimSpaceTownies, and let me know that they are for Lilith. It would be great to have some of your Sims in my game, so please, please do, and let me know if you choose to make some Sims for me. I'd really, really appreciate it. Scarlett's cross stitch is coming along nicely. I think she likes having a hobby to like put her mind into. She's kind of mastered everything else that she's been interested in, and she has always been a very scientific person, and this is kind of a way for her to explore creatively. That's not really been something she's ever done. She's not really been a creative Sim at all, and I feel like now that she is getting older, she's like, I want to try something new. I want to try my hand at a new hobby, something completely different to what I've always done. So she has having a go at cross stitching, and I'm hoping it'll be a nice little hobby for her. I think it will be a nice hobby for her. She has just got this pop up. Does she like cross stitching? Yes, of course. That is perfect. She has just finished. She is feeling like she's an expert stitcher already. Of course she is. That's just who she is. This is her little cross stitch. Oh, it's not bad, is it, for a first attempt? But it's really late at night. I think though, before they go to bed, we are just going to have Scarlett and Angel do a little bit of woohoo, because Scarlett's feeling quite tense. She does want public woohoo, but we're not going to do that right now. And Scarlett instead has decided to start a new project. No, you can do this tomorrow. It's 2 a.m. And I'm kind of regretting having this because they keep turning the stereo on. If you're going to do it, let's turn the volume down because it's too loud otherwise. At 4 a.m, Lilith was able to complete her aspiration. She had 12 hours without a negative moodlet. She spent her whole time in her room away from her parents. But she did it. She is now headstrong. Focused and confident moodlets will last for longer. That is so perfect for her. It's 7 a.m. and Lilith is just having some breakfast before she heads off to school. She's feeling super confident today, which is amazing. It's her last day of school and she'll be a teenager this afternoon. I've always thought she looks so much like Angel, but with like Scarlett's orange hair. So I'm really, really intrigued to see if she will look like Angel as a teenager, if she's going to have more of Scarlett's features. So I'm definitely intrigued to see it later. But why don't we call over Lucifer and spend a little bit of time with him? She's just put on some more loud music. Of course she has. Our bills have arrived and we can't actually afford them right now. But once Scarlett gets up and gets herself sorted, she'll be able to come and sell our plants that we've all got, like all of these here. So we'll definitely have enough money then. But that's so awful. Oh my gosh, it's such a change from when we were earning so much money to now Angel getting 13 simoleons an hour. But it's fine because Scarlett has got a few plants listed on Plopsy and hopefully someone will want to buy those soon and we can make a good amount from that. But as I say, we're gonna make sure we tend all of these and we'll probably do some fertilizing today to hopefully boost them to become excellent and we can evolve them. Angel is feeling pretty tense because she's desperate to be outdoors, even though she is sat outdoors right now. But I might send her for a walk, to be honest, just to enjoy being outside a little bit. There we go. And just selling these ones out here, we can now afford our bills. So she is going to sell the ones out the front as well, and then do a little bit of watering, and then we can pay our bills. And I imagine she'll make another flower arrangement and then probably continue working on her cross stitch, although she should probably make a cake for Lilith before she forgets. And by Scarlett forgets, I mean I forget. Angel is feeling much better now that she's got out and she's spending a little bit of time on the pier. She's actually feeling really flirty from reflecting on her milestones and thinking about how her love life's been pretty drama free. No breakups, no cheating. So she feels really secure in her relationship with Scarlett. Like everything that she's done in her mind has been for her and Scarlett, which is sad that, you know, she's not considering Lilith at all, but she never had that strong relationship. She never had that maternal instinct either. Even when she was, like, before she died, when Lilith was an infant, she didn't really have that connection with her then, or that bond. She was never, like, really drawn to looking after her or anything, so she kind of has always felt a bit of detachment, and since coming back from the dead, that's all just been amplified, and she resents Lilith, and Lilith resents her, and they just both take it out on each other, and they just do not get along. Lucifer, please do not eat Lilith's birthday cake. He jumped up just as it was finished, and I was so worried he was going to eat it, but he is not, which is good. So we're going to add some birthday candles so that hopefully no one else takes a slice, but I noticed that the snow has started to go, which is amazing. It's nice being able to see the ground, but Scarlett has fertilised these plants, so I'm now going to have her come outside and fertilise these as well, and hopefully doing this will encourage them to get better. We have now got 4 out of 10, so I don't know why, because we haven't actually evolved anything, but oh no, now it's gone back down to 3. Dang it. Okay, that's fine. We're going to keep our eye on them, and hopefully soon we'll be able to get those done. But it looks like Angel has actually started a figure painting over here. She has always enjoyed her painting, and she does actually want to go for a jog, so I might pin that in, and once she's done this painting she can go out for a jog. Whereas Scarlett, no one's actually buying these at the moment, so it feels a little bit pointless to keep making them. So instead, why don't you come over and resume? She's doing a little stick painting, which reminds me of when Angel would always do like stick paintings before she could do these figure paintings. So she is going to go over and do a little bit of cross stitching. It won't be too long now until Lilith is home from school, and then shall we just age her up straight away? We're not having a big birthday party or anything, or should we actually? I think what we might do is wait for Angel to leave, because we know that Angel and Lilith do not want to spend time with each other, and I think Scarlett was probably sensed this as well. So I think maybe once Angel goes off to work, we could potentially invite over our family. We have only got our siblings in here at the moment, so we'll invite our parents into this club, and Taylor's wearing something really weird. But yeah, maybe we'll invite them over. And Lucifer, I see you. No, stop eating the cake. Stop eating the cake. Lilith is back from school, and she has got a report card of a D. She's got a school project, but she would definitely not be doing that. And she's receiving a phone call from the principal, probably telling her off. Lucifer has learned to not eat people food, and the cake is still intact. Perfect. For some reason, I can't actually add our family into this club, so I might have Scarlett invite her parents over. Normally, just invite them to hang out, and then we'll invite them to join our club. It has been a really long time since we've seen everyone, so it'll be nice to see our family again. And you know, they do want to have a relationship with Lilith, even though she doesn't really know them. She knows her grandma, she knows Taylor, but she doesn't really know anyone else. So it'd be nice if we can have that relationship, but it looks like Jasmine is here. So we're gonna come and invite her in and then ask her to join our club. This is the first time that Scarlett has seen her parents in a really, really long time. I think since Lilith's birthday to become a toddler, and now they're here for her birthday to become a teen. So they didn't really reach out too much, and Scarlett didn't reach out either. But I think now that Scarlett knows they're safe and they're in a settled environment, she does want to make sure she stays in contact with her family, and they are in our club now, so it'll be easier to kind of start gatherings. But Angel has just gone off on that jog that she wanted to. I don't think she really wanted to spend time around other Sims. She is a loner after all, and even though she does know Scarlett's family, I don't think she really wants a relationship with them. I think in her mind she just kind of wants it to be her and Scarlett now, which obviously that's difficult when they have a child, but that's what she wants, and she's just kind of gonna ignore everyone else. But I think I might just start the gathering now. Considering our parents are here, we might as well invite our sisters along. Is Angel active? Sure, if she wants to be active, she can be. But it's really nice seeing the siblings again. Carolyn and Grace have actually shrunk with age, which I think that's quite fun. And one of Alexis's old friends, Tristan, is here. I think he's Alexis's old friend, but I'm gonna send him away because I don't want you here right now. But it won't be too long until Angel goes off to work. She's got 2 hours, so I imagine she will probably be getting home shortly. Yeah, here she is. She's then going to take herself for a shower. She's probably going to be really overwhelmed with all of these other Sims here. But, oh, I was like, why is the camera gone over to her? It's because she had a self-discovery. I was like, please don't be dying again, Angel, please. I love that even though her family's here, Lilith is just choosing to spend her time in her room. She just doesn't care about anyone else. She's just very focused on herself at the moment, which is fair considering how her whole childhood has gone. But it won't be too long now. We can see what she's like as a teen. Oh my goodness. Lilith has a want to become enemies with Angel. She has completely written off any future relationship that they might have. She wants to become enemies. So I'm going to pin that in. And Angel will actually be heading off to work now. She is in her her fancy outfit. And oh my gosh, I just noticed we can evolve a plant. So I'm going to have Scarlett do that quickly. And then we are all going to come and gather in the kitchen ready for Lilith's birthday. Here we go. Lilith is blowing out her candles and becoming a teenager. We had Scarlett and we had Carolyn there to celebrate. But Lilith is heading outside where the rest of her family is to age up. We have got a random teen, I think, by the looks of it. And she's getting on her bike to age up. Girl, what are you doing? Just age up, please. The last trait that Lilith actually needs is evil. So we will be giving her the evil trait. And then as for her aspiration, do I want to give her her actual one or a teen one? I kind of want to give her a teen one for now. And I'll give her her other one when she becomes an adult. But for now, she's going to have the live fast aspiration. This sim aims to get the most out of life by living carefree and rules free. That fits her perfectly. And she looks so much like Angel. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna give her a makeover quickly, but just seeing her now, oh my god, she looks so much like Angel. Lilith is literally Angel's clone, but with ginger hair. She is so cute. I have given her a complete makeover. We will see more of her outfits as time goes on, but she is so adorable. Oh my gosh, she looks exactly how I imagined her to. I cannot see any of Scarlett in her except for the ginger hair, but she is straight onto her computer, of course, because why would she not? She is not socializing with anyone. She's like, I'm on my computer now. But I think we might end the episode here. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this episode. I know it was a lot more chilled out compared to the last few, but we will pick up again, don't you worry. If you did enjoy this episode though, make sure to leave a like and comment down below and let me know what you think. And if you haven't already, please do subscribe. It means so much to me, and I will speak to you all in another video. Bye everyone!